Hello everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel, and I want to start a new series on here where I do a monthly overview. Now what that's going to be about is basically we are about to go into August, and I want to go over July and talk about my plans for August, and then once August is over I will go back and review August and then talk about September, if that makes sense. You've already seen my video on, changing how I plan. So you know that I now utilize the monthly page, and utilizing the monthly page has worked wonders for me. I didn't used to utilize it like this, for blog posts, YouTube, social media, but now that I do, it has really helped me. I now utilize the note side, and there's not a lot of decoration that goes into it. It's, I use washi tape, but I don't use, a lot of stickers, or I don't cover up, because as you can see, every space has basically been taken up. Now, I do have a video that's going to come up within the next week that's going to talk about how I plan out an entire month as far as when it comes to blogging, social media, YouTube, and how I plan out a month. So when I do that video, you will see how I go about that, because it's not as hard as one would think, but I do go more in detail. So this is July. We're getting ready to go into August, so I am going to talk about August. I've already planned out August, and I'm going to show you. It looks a little bit different. My writing's a little bit neater on August, and you'll see. But this is July, and as you can see, I have utilized the entire note section over here, and what I've done with the note section over here is I basically just broken it up into weeks. I have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And I use this for when I have to do my weekly planning. It's just the bullet points of things I need to do. So when I go to do, when I did week 1 for July, I just look over here, what needs to be done, and then what needs to be done. So that way, it makes it a little bit more easier when I'm planning out my weeks. And I still look over this, but this is just a bullet point. And then when I'm writing down my pre-planning, I write these down, and then I go through and see if anything else is on here, because everything doesn't go over here, especially if it's something that repeats every single week, like, my weekly spreads and my plan with me's. It'll just be over here, but it won't be on the sidebar. So anyway, this is July, and I just want to kind of go over it to let you know how July looked. Pretty full as far as blogging and social media and YouTube, and I love it like that. I make the choice to blog 3 days a week and do videos twice a week, and then once I show you August, you will see how things kind of changed up. And the thing about planning and doing routines, you can easily change it up. If something is too much for you or something is overwhelming, change up your planning. And that's what I did. While this was working for a while, I realized once I got to the end of this month that, okay, Kristen, you're doing a little too much, and it's kind of stressing you out. And so before it got too much, I decided to sit back and when I planned out August, and say, okay, I got to give myself a couple of days off where I'm not doing anything blogger, planning, video related, because as much as I love doing things for this community as far as blogging, YouTube, social media, it's perfectly fine to take a day off so you don't get a burnout. So this is July. I really love how this turned out. I think it looked really nice. I love the washi. This is Mambi washi tape, and I just really like it because I have the color, but it's not taken away from anything. And when you saw my change in how I plan, you know that now when I decorate, I do not decorate just to decorate. It's, I plan first, then I decorate last, and that's really working out for me. So this is July, and July was pretty full as far as blog posts and videos went. Once I show you August, you're going to see that I have a much more structured schedule when it comes to blogging and YouTube. It's now a more strict schedule, and doesn't mean I can't change anything if I don't want to, but the schedule I do have for August is a lot more structured than this, and it's going to work out better. So that is July. A lot of blog posts, a lot of video, a lot of different content than what I used to do, and I'm really proud of that. I like putting out content where it shows that I'm being productive and being organized, and if tips have helped me, I want to put those into a video or blog post. So this is July, and we're going to go over to August. Right here, let's go to August. And here is August. And as you can see, it's a lot more streamlined. It's a lot more neater than July was. And I love this. I absolutely love this. I got a highlighter. I just got some more Statler pens, and I got the one that came with the highlighter, and I highlighted important things. And as you can see, August 8th is my oldest daughter's birthday. She's turning 14. And August 3rd is mine and my husband's 16-year dating anniversary. Our wedding anniversary is in December. But as you can see, I do have washi down here, washi up here. This is Mambi washi tape. And that is enough color for me because the monthly page is basically, it's my month at a glance. It is purely functional. As you can see over here, my blog posts will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That has not changed. But Mondays will only consist of my weekly spreads. So I will no longer have any other posts on Mondays because my weekly spreads are 2 separate posts. I plan in here and I plan in my Recollections. So 2 posts for a Monday are good. I don't need to no longer put another productivity post on there because 3 posts a day is a lot. If you're a reader of my blog, you know, I've been trying to read blogs on how to keep your audience and, you know, give your audience a couple of days in between blog posts. That way you have enough time to share your posts. So Mondays will consist of the, you know, weekly spreads, and also on Mondays will be my YouTube Plan With Me video. So I have 2 videos and 2 blog posts on every single Monday. So that's enough content for that day. And on Tuesdays is when I will film, well, before I talk about that, Wednesdays and Fridays will be anytime I have something, a review, planner related, or a productivity post. Those will be Wednesdays and Fridays. Thursdays and Saturdays, I will have videos live that correspond with those blog posts. Like for instance, on August 3rd, I will be reviewing the Big Happy Planner in a blog post. And I cannot wait until you guys see that. And the 4th, August 4th, I will have the video. So the video will always be up the day after. That way I can link the blog post into the video, and that's how I have it filmed. So every Thursday and Saturday will now be videos and no longer Tuesdays and Thursdays, because Tuesdays are when I'm filming the videos for this week. So for the 2nd, I have filmed the Happy Planner review and how I plan a month. So I will be filming 2 videos every single Tuesday for that week. That makes sense? So the 4th, I have the Big Happy Planner review video, and then that Saturday, I have how I plan an entire month of posts and everything in one, well, it's not one sitting, but I will get into that. So Tuesdays will be where I film, and then Mondays will be where I draft the post for that week. So Monday, I will be drafting the 2 blog posts for that week, and the Tuesdays when I'll be filming and everything. So it's a very structured month, which is working out, which I think is going to work out a lot better than before. And as you can see, my writing is a lot more streamlined. It's a lot more neat. Everything written in here is all, you know, blogging and YouTube related. And I still have enough room in case things pop up, because it's easy for me to plan out an entire month of blog posts and videos. But, you know, August, you know, as I see, it says school starts, question mark. I think school starts for my girls on the 22nd, but I didn't write it down because I'm not sure of the date. It could be the Monday after. I'm not exactly sure. But anything can change, anything can pop up. So if I have anything personal related, you know, home life related or whatever, I can easily write it down in these boxes and it's not taking up any room, which is why I don't do, you know, washi and stickers all over the place, because I need to be able to use this month as a very functional month. And as you can see, I don't have anything here for the 30th because when I thought out my entire blog post and everything for August, I had just enough. So I'm sure as, you know, August moves along, think of something to go down there. But as of now, I mean the 31st, not the 30th. But as of now, I don't have anything, and it's perfectly fine. You know, just because I have a structured blogging schedule and YouTube schedule doesn't mean it has to be every single week. And that's the great thing about planning. So this is my my August overview, and I really like how this looks. You know, it looks very structured, very clean, and it's not hard on the eyes. I can look at it. I'm not overwhelmed, because when I go back to July, you know, my writing's very big, and a lot of it is because when I first started using this planner, I didn't have a really, you know, good schedule. You know, it wasn't until like the second week when I decided when I was going to film, when I was going to blog, and I was just kind of writing things in. And while this is not a bad way, how I have it set up, August is a much more better month, because when I sat down to plan everything, I was like, okay, let's go about this a little bit differently. And I like how this is working out as far as the scheduling and how it looks. And as you can see over here on the side view, the notes, I still have it in the weeks, but I do have the weeks highlighted. So, you know, week 1 is not lost in here with all the other things. And, you know, I don't have anything for week 5. You know, it's still early. You know, right now we're on the last week of July, and it's still really early. So I'm sure as I get into like the end of the first week or the beginning of the second, something will pop up for there. But I made sure I left space for that. And you know, as you saw in my changing how I plan video, I never used to utilize this, and now that I am utilizing it, it works out a lot better, and I can't believe it took me this long to actually utilize it. And now that I'm actually, you know, planning a completely different way, I get things done, and it's really, really nice. So yeah, that's August, and I hope you like this video. I do want to, you know, do them, you know, every single month, once a month, go over. And once, you know, the end of August gets here, I will go over, and then, you know, I will link this video so you can see how much more I filled in since I filmed this video and whatnot. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you have an idea for a video that you may want me to do, leave them down below, because I want to do videos where I think it could help you. So if you have a topic that you may want me to talk about as far as planning and organization and productivity is concerned, do not be afraid to ask. So with that said, I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you all later. Bye.